Batting fifth, first baseman, number 0, Bell Howard. Batting sixth, shortstop, number 33, Lexi Devin. Batting seventh, number 14, playing second base, Abby Peppermint.
Who's the
Batting
lineup?
eighth, left fielder, number 99, Sydney Stafford. Batting ninth, center
We'll
fielder,
just use
number
that.
3, Zoe Cobb. And the fifth batter, right fielder, number 5, Kara May.
Okay. Great. Good job.
If we can get everyone to please
Just put it there where I can see
stand
it.
and remove your caps. We'd like to welcome Tommy Reed for today's prayer, followed by the national anthem.
Let's pray. Let's pray, please. Almighty God, we're so grateful for today. It is truly a gift. We thank you, Lord, for the reason we're here to watch these young people compete.
Yes.
We pray for every team, every player, every coach, every fan. Lord, we pray for safety for the players, good conduct. And God, I thank you for our city, and for everybody that's helped make this happen, this beautiful facility, for all the workers. Lord, I pray for as other teams that come in, as these travel home, you'll give them not only a great time here, but you'll give them a safe return home. Thank you for your love for us, for your many blessings in our life. Thank you especially for your Son, the Savior of the world. We pray it's all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
We'd like to welcome Isabella Jacobs from the city of Prestonsburg to sing today's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job. Good job, young lady. Well done, young lady.
They walk. We do have a ceremonial first pitch for both fields today, ladies and gentlemen. On the baseball side, we have Ryan Setzer.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school baseball on D&D Sports. It's the 15th region. First round action, and we got all 4 games for you today. I'm Eugene Newsom, joined by Ronnie Paul Newsom. Our production and engineer is Thomas Rainey, and we have more people on the way to bring you great baseball from just a picturesque setting here on top of Stonecrest Mountain in the city of Prestonsburg. You cannot order a better day to play baseball.
It is a Chamber of Commerce Day. Of course, we are here at Stonecrest facility. Beautiful facility. If you've never had the opportunity to be here to watch a baseball or a softball game, let me tell you, you're really missing it, because this is a tremendous facility. 4 games on hand today, a lot of baseball. We start today with the Paintsville Tigers, winners of the 57th district, taking on Lawrence County, the runner-up in the 58th. They were upset in the finals by Floyd County Central. Eugene, that game was a surprise, I think, to a lot of people.
Yeah, and every game, if you look through these districts, every game's from the 57th through the 60th were very close ball games, and that makes for a very entertaining tournament that we're going to have. A champion will be crowned in 3 days, and so one of the big strategies is going to be pitching. as you have the pitch count. And Paintsville, the home team, is in the field right now, and we'll set the defense for you. Out in left field will be Peyton Adams. Ashton Miller will be in center field. Anderson Laufer will be in right field. Around the horn from third base to first, it will be Grayson Peters, Austin Allen, Dixon Kitchlow, and Harrison Phelps. And the battery, A.J. Adams, and the pitcher, Jonah Porter. And leading off for Lawrence County will be shortstop Will Lafferty. And we're underway.
Will Lafferty, a basketball star in his own right, also an excellent baseball player, batting leadoff for Lawrence County.
And right now he is ahead in the count, 2-0. On the mound, Jonah Porter, and he delivers a strike. He is 2-1 on the season with 3 saves, as both these teams have a plethora of pitchers. And there's a ground ball up the middle. Nice play by Allen over to Phelps, and that records the first out here of the ball game.
Eugene, interesting, we will tell the people home listening, you look out, and I like that, a 4-man umpiring crew.
Yes, it is. And speaking of those men in blue, behind the plate, veteran Dale Kahn. At first base is Randall Tincher. At second base, Chris Ward. And rounding out the umpiring crew out at third base, Jeff Lovely. And that is a job that goes unnoticed by a lot of people, how important it is to have umpires for these high school games. You an umpire yourself, and that's when throwing some heat, but that one a little bit outside. There were some games where some games only have one official to be there. There is a shortage. And missing high. And down in the count, 3 balls and no strikes.
Eugene, so much pressure, I think, on these high school coaches with the pitching rotation. What to do, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you pitch against this pitch? Do you win today and move? I mean, there's just so many ways, different ways you can go.
The 3-1. And that's swung on and missed. I'll tell you right now, Mr. Porter can throw some heat. Well into the 80s with that fastball. There's one right back at him. And he makes sure of out number 2, fielding his position. Well, that's great pitching. Down 3-0, come back with get 2 strikes and then force a ground out. That's going to bring up the number 3 hitter for Lawrence County, and that is going to be Abner Collingsworth.
First baseman.
Yeah. And got a nice stance up there at the plate. He takes a curveball for a strike. Not a lot of stats provided to us for Lawrence County, but we'll make what we can out of it. There's another high heater, but it's going to miss upstairs. They're playing Collingsworth. They're playing him pretty well straight away and not too deep.
You talked about it on the pregame. Boy, just an absolute, if you're a baseball fan, player, or whatever, just an absolute gorgeous day here at Stonecrest.
And that was a little high. So that one thing he is doing, and that being Porter, he is working behind in the count here early in the ball game. And there's a foul tip.
Interesting, swinging on the 3-0.
And to our right, they're in the first inning of the girls softball region tournament. So it is, the grill is going, they're swinging a miss for strike 3, so no runs, no hits, and no one left on base. We played a half inning of play, Lawrence County no runs, and the Paintsville Tigers coming to bat. This is the 15th region on D&D Sports.
You're looking for a great selection.
We'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsors today, Prestonsburg Food City, Community Trust, and Appalachian Wireless.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mount State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Setting the defense for Lawrence County in the outfield from left to right will be Braden Maynard, Cody Crum, and Bodie Maynard. At third base will be Eli Fletcher, shortstop Will Lafferty. Taylor Pollock will be at second, Collingsworth at first, and the battery will be Jake Deerfield on the mound, and Blake Braids at the catching position. And with the lineup for Paintsville, here's Ronnie Paul Newsom. That's Blake Prater, I'm sorry.
Well, they're going to have Harris Felt, Jonah Porter, and A.J. James will be the first three hitters in the batting order here for Paintsville. Harris Phelps will lead it off, wears number 7, football star in his own right, bats left-handed.
And the lefty will send one down, scorching foul down the right field line. He turned on that one real quick, didn't he?
Yes, he was on it. Eugene, I've got something I'm going to talk to you about here when we get time. And there's a fly ball in the short right field. It's caught.
Coming on and making the play is going to be Maynard. And that was a high sky. It's going to be tough. Very few clouds in the sky. And when you get up that high, the sunglasses, you can see the glare on his glasses, couldn't you?
Eugene, the format is 4 games today, 2 Monday, 1 Wednesday. How do you feel about that compared to the 2-2-2-1 format?
There's a great curveball. Well,
I like the 2-2-2-1.
I like it because I think it's fair for everybody to play on the first day, and you don't get that first team doesn't get an extra day's rest for a pitcher. So when you look
so
at
you like the 4-2-1?
I like the 4-2-1.
I like the 2-2-2-1, huh?
Well, the winner of this game will play 5 o'clock on June 2nd against Region 10, and they're playing at Harrison County today, and they're on the same format, 4 games today, 2 games tomorrow, and 1 game Wednesday. And the pitch, fouled at the plate. That was, did he foul it, or was that strike 3, swung and miss?
I thought
he ran it out.
No.
And he's going to be on at first base.
Wow. Okay. First baseman of the game.
So officially a strikeout. But first base is awarded. And that is going to bring up the number 2 hitter for Paintsville, and that's going to be Jonah Porter. And Pete takes a strike.
Veteran behind home plate, as you said, Eugene, Dale Kahn, umpire for many, many, many years.
Porter batting .387 on the season. He has 22 RBIs. 36 for 93 at the plate this season.
You had 36 hits. Career.
He's hit 5 out of the ballpark this year. And he takes that one low. I want to thank Thomas McCormick, the Paintsville Tigers coach, for providing all these stats of his players.
Jake Deerfield, the pitcher, I'm not sure what class he's in.
There's a base hit into left field. And that's going to be a nice job to cut that off to hold the runner to keep him from going to third base.
Great job that time with Braden Maynard. He got over. Good position, Eugene. Position yourself. Come up and was able to make a strong throw. And now Paintsville threatening here as they have runners on first and second. And we have a courtesy runner at first base for the pitcher, Jonah Porter.
And so batting now for Paintsville is going to be A.J. James. So a strikeout, but a first base awarded because of a drop, third strike. Then a single to left. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Deerfield, a little pattern. All three batters thus far, he started off with a breaking ball.
So the first thread of the ball game. And I think the runner at second giving a little bit of problem. Triple checked him out there. So that's going to be 1-1 to count. There's a drive. That's deep. That may get into the gap. And nearly a circus catch, but it's off the glove and to the wall. 1 run scores. And they're going to have to hold the runner at third. Giving it a great effort was Cody Crum. I didn't think he had a snowball's chance of getting to that one, and he got a glove on it.
It was in the left center field gap, and when it was hit from our vantage point, it looked like it was clearly going to drop. But I will say that he covered a lot of ground, Cody Crum, and almost made a diving catch. Runners at second, third, first run of the game. Paintsville on top 1-0 and threatening to add to it.
And that's going to bring Miller to the plate, Ashton Miller. He bats .284 on the season. He swings at the first offering and misses. I may have gotten the. Is that Miller or is that actually Prager?
That's Grayson Peters.
Grayson hit. Ball gets by the catcher.
He made the all 15th region team. Grayson Peters.
So
no, this is number 6. Yeah, Grayson Peters.
And the count 1-1 on it. Runners at second, third, nobody out. 1 run is in for the Tigers here in the home half, the first. And another nice block at the plate by Prater.
Lawrence County playing in at the corners, Eugene. Usually you don't see that early, but that tells you something about the respect I think Coach Felton has for the pitching of Paintsville. You know, he doesn't want to give up 2 to 3 runs if he can help it here in the first inning.
Big at bat here for sure. Swing and a foul.
You know, you talk about this, we're looking for a tremendous tournament here today, Monday and Wednesday. Eugene, you look at several teams that has a chance to win it, but myself, I put Paintsville just a notch above the other 7.
Slow breaking ball, stays high. And that runs the count full, 3-2. Big pitch right here. And hanging tight is going to be Peters as he fouled that one off. Looks like they've completed 1 over on the softball field with, is it Paintsville and Belfry playing? Is that who they said? No
yes,
score,
Belfry
no
and Paintsville.
No score after 1 over there. Big crowd here at Stonecrest. And there's ball 4 outside to load them up. So the bases are full of Tigers. And now, you really got to know what you're going to do on the infield if one's going to be hit at you. Are you going to play back at double play, depth at short and second, and in at the corners, or are you going to play everything in? It looks like they're going to play double play up the middle.
That's exactly what I would do. That would be my strategy too. Get the 2 if it's hit to the middle infielders. If it's hit to first or third of the corners, I'm coming home.
So this is Allen at the plate. Where's number 5?
Allen, the shortstop.
He has a chance right now to really get his ball club in great shape. Already leading 1-0. Bases are loaded. Nobody out.
For Belfry, the third baseman, number 4, Myra Bevins.
Beautiful breaking ball. That's one thing he's got. I'll give him credit for that. As Deerfield's got a great curveball. They hit 2 strikes, and there's another one headed into the gap. That's down. That's going to score 1, and that's going to score 2. And having to hold at second base is going to be Tigers get 2 runs in. They lead it 3-1. Excuse me, 3-0.
2 RBIs for Austin Allen. Big base hit for Allen. Line drive over the shortstop's head.
So runners at first and second. Still no one out. Oh, yeah, 1 out. I'm sorry. And there's a fly ball. It's into the right field. And that's going to be caught. And look at the arm. Wow. That is Bodie Maynard with a rocket out there in right field. And he's made sure that Paintsville was not going to tag and move up on that play. So he's recorded both outs, a sky-high pop-up, and then a line drive out. Paintsville 3 runs on 3 hits, so they still have 2 runners out on the bases here in the bottom half of the first inning. And there's a ball inside. Tell you, you don't have to be supporting a team to enjoy baseball here today. You got great weather, great location, grills fired up. You didn't bring anything upstairs from the grill, did you?
I did not. But we'll make a trek down there, that's for sure.
Critical point in the game for sure for Lawrence County. 1-1 to count. And they fake a pickoff play.
Paintsville's already sent 8 men to the plate. They've already plated 3 runs here in the first inning.
The catcher, number 7, Natalie Pike.
So the 1-1 to the plate. Curveball foul to the screen.
Eugene, would you classify Merrifield as more of a off-speed pitcher, a little not really a fireball pitcher, mixes the fastball up with a breaking ball, slider?
Absolutely. I think you put pretty good scouting report, and then he comes with a high heat, gets the strikeout. So 1 inning complete here in the first game of the 15th Region Baseball Tournament. The Tigers of Paintsville 3 runs on 3 hits. They strand 2 runners. And after 1 complete inning of play, Paintsville 3, Lawrence County 0. We'll be back with more of the 15th Region Baseball Championship Tournament on D&D Sports.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Tax season coming up. If you're looking for a car lot with no bumps, no added tags, no gimmicks, no added dealer markups, come to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. We'll have you leaving our lot saying, man, what a deal.
Going to be Braden Maynard, the left fielder, and he takes it high to start the second inning.
Lawrence County going 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning against Jonah Porter. He did go to full count on 2 of the 3 hitters, and he falls behind here against the cleanup hitter. He's in the hole 2-0.
He comes back with one that misses outside, and Maynard a pitch away from being the first base runner for Lawrence County. There's a strike.
Of course, the ace for Paintsville is UK signee Connor Fugit.
There's a strike, taken on the outside corner. So he's come Came back a moment ago and from 3-0 and struck out a man, and this one misses just a little bit high. And that's going to be the first base runner for Lawrence County. And that'll bring up Jake Deerfield.
Kalen Mead.
So the pitcher against pitcher here. Check of the runner, and nice throw over. Had forced Maynard to go back sliding head first.
Unlike the majors, no limit on the throws to first base.
Squaring the bunt, a hard bunt down the first base line is going to be foul. So no balls and one strike. Porter a check with the runner, and we'll talk about what you mentioned just a moment. We're squaring the bunt again, and that's strike two.
Interesting bunting with your number 5 hitter. Don't see that too often. You're thinking more of an RBI guy than you are somebody to move him over. Tells me that Coach Felder thinks the rounds are going to be at a premium.
I would agree. 0-2 and strike 3. That was a hard slider. And Deerfield goes down swinging. Now bring up Bodie Maynard to the plate.
Second K of the game for Porter.
You know, I watched some baseball on TV yesterday, and I could watch it because the game moved pretty well. With the pitch clock and the limited throws over to first, it was getting ridiculous to have a 4-hour and 15-minute ball game.
I'll tell you the rule I like the best, though, of all of them, is you have to have a certain number of fielders on the left side and right side of second base. I got tired of line drives.
There goes the runner, and a beautiful throw, but just a little late. So a stolen base by Maynard will put him in scoring position. So he gets a walk and a stolen base here in the second inning. So, as you say, you got to manufacture some runs. And so Paintsville checking it out. I think they're going to play in at the corners. Third baseman for Paintsville, Peters, is way in at he's in on the grass, and now he's going to back into the dirt. Well, there's no dirt. It's all artificial turf, as you can see from the camera angles. The red part, of course, would be what normally would be a dirt infield. And now Peters creeps back in on the grass, and great save that time by Adams.
You know, you want to waste one. I don't know that you want to waste it that bad. The backhand scoop by the catcher saved the runner from moving up.
That was one you would argue a strike when he was pitching.
Yeah, absolutely. Caught the corner when he went behind the dirt.
That one's a little outside. Our engineer and production, Mr. Thomas Rainey, providing you all the camera angles. And well, I'll tell you, it's a nice setup here, that's for sure. There's another slider. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2 in the inning.
Or how big, Eugene, even though it'd just be one run, how big would it be if Lawrence County could get a 2-out hit and play the run, kind of get back in this game? Paintsville sending 8 men to the plate in the bottom half of the first.
Swing and a miss. Now Porter throws it pretty well in his own right. I know that there's, both these teams have some outstanding pitching, but we're seeing some spot-on pitching right now by Jonah Porter. He's painting that outside corner.
What a year, though. I can't help. What a year Connor Fugate had, though, Eugene. 9-0, 6 earned runs all year long.
That one just misses. A 0.68 earned run average in high school. What does that get you, Ronnie? A college scholarship?
College scholarship to an SEC team. Kentucky will be in the postseason this year, regardless of what they do in the SEC tournament.
And that is on the corner. Strike 3 called. So after walking Maynard, Porter comes back and strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, one runner left on base. We move to the bottom of the second with Paintsville leading 3-0 on D&D Sports.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza. Looking for a good printing company? Come to Custom Print and Design in South Williamson, Kentucky. Mike Stafford can take care of all your needs. Whether it's game day gear, election ads, or just business material, they can do it. They can embroider, screen print, digital printing, signs and banners, decals and labels, business forms, vinyl lettering, team apparel, ad specialty, and more.
Peyton Adams will be leading off for Paintsville. He bats number 9 in the order. As we said earlier, Paintsville sending 8 men to the plate in the first inning.
They got 3 runs on 3 hits. And there's a ground ball. One hopper. Nice play at third. Taking it on one hop, Eli Fletcher. Too many times you'll see a high school or a younger player let that ball bounce the second time, and then it's trouble. You have to short hop it. He cut it off and made a great play.
I think you got an excellent point. I'm thinking the same thing. Charge the ball, get it on the, what did we say? Get it on the big hop. One down, Phelps back up. Phelps walked and scored. No, excuse me, struck out, but he reached on a missed third strike when it come around to score the first run of the game.
The left-hander stands in. They throw a fastball about 58 feet, I guess, in the dirt.
You like those left-handed leadoff men, don't you, Eugene?
I do. And he takes that one outside. No, it does not call a strike. It was on the outside corner. Well, correct me, Ronnie. Did he
It's
give
2-0.
us-
It's
2-0?
2 balls, yes.
I didn't know if he gave a late strike call or not. There's a strike.
Number 10, the second baseman, Greer Collins.
We're going to see some great pitching in these games, but there's a couple teams that have some heavy lumber that'll be playing too. There's one ground ball that's fouled by the first base coach. One of those teams that can hammer the ball is Belfry Pirates. They have some great hitting. And they'll be playing here shortly. And that one misses.
So big, I think, for Deerfield to come back and have an easy second inning here for Lawrence County.
That's going to be a line drive that'll drop. And it was mishandled a little bit, but not enough for the runner to move up to second. So that's the 4th hit of the ball game for Paintsville. All right, that had some spin on it. That was tailing to the left field side, wasn't it?
Yep, it sure was. And Harris Phelps reaches for the second time. Jonah Porter comes up. He had a base hit in the first inning, scored a run.
And he takes one just a little bit low.
Well, they had a courtesy runner, but I still give him credit for the run scored.
Well, Are you a little bit surprised Paintsville not running right now? They have had great success this year in stealing bases. Leading 3-0 might be a good opportunity to run.
Well, I'll tell you what, you look at the hole between first and second base. I mean, boy, he has got 2 acres to hit between first and second.
Short lead over at first, and then chasing back again. But as you mentioned in Major League Baseball, you couldn't throw back over to this hitter.
I don't care much for that rule. I don't like that one. I do like to where you can't do the shifts in Major League Baseball. I mean, when you line one back up the middle, I think you deserve a base hit. And a lot of people might say, well, you're penalizing a team that does their scouting and does a good job of positioning the defense.
There's one of Mrs. Williams there. But some of the teams are getting around the rules somewhat by bringing an outfielder, like a left fielder, over playing in short right, and they're just giving them the left field line to have, you know, same amount of infielders on each side. And now falling behind 3-1 with a runner on at first. And there's ball 4. So Paintsville has 2 runners on now.
Porter reaches for the second time, base hit and a walk.
And that's going to bring up James. And James, he set one into the gap in left center field for a double in his first time up. And he's got runners on base again. He takes one in the dirt, and here goes the runner, and they're all going to be safe. Prater just could not find the baseball.
James had a 2-base hit, drove in a run, scored a run in the first inning.
So now he's got 2 runners in scoring position and ahead in the count. 2-0 now, and if ever you are a power hitter, you got 2 runners in scoring position, you're ahead 2-0, you're sitting on your pitch right now.
Yeah, they're playing him to pull. The infield is drawn in. They're coming home with it if they get the opportunity.
And he takes ball 3.
Eugene, is this the unintentional, intentional walk?
Could be.
Put the base, load the bases, give them a play at each base.
Well, there's a strike. You know, I think he might have been hitting 3-0, but it wasn't his pitch. And right now, he may swing out of his shoes if he gets one in the strike zone.
Well, that's what I want from aggressiveness from my number 3 hitter. And he's guessing right now. I think he's looking for a pitch.
You know what? That was close to being a balk, wasn't it? He stepped off with his front foot. Maybe I didn't see it. There's a curveball. And that's ball 4, and the Tigers have the bases loaded again with Grayson Peters coming to the plate. No, excuse me, it's Ashton Miller.
Ashton Miller flied out to right the first time up.
Ashton Miller coming to the plate. And right now we're going to have a meeting at the mound. So Ashton Miller, the shortstop, he'll be followed by Anderson Loffer. And we're going to have a pitching change, I think, coming up. And we'll have to, no, that was just what, maybe that was just to set the defense of what they were going to do.
Paintsville already 3 runners in, 4 hits, bases loaded, and only 1 out. Playing deep, they're going to play in at the corners and back double play depth at second and short. Eugene, second inning, would you call this a critical juncture of this game?
Absolutely. There's a base hit in the left field. That'll get one in for sure. And they mishandled the ball in left field. That'll score 2 runs. And Paintsville leads it 5-0.
Give 2 RBIs to Miller. He gets his first hit of the game. 2 runs come in to score, and Paintsville up 5-0 already. Inning started with a base hit by Phelps, a walk to Porter, and a walk to James, and then a 2 base hit by Miller. Brings up Grayson Peters. He walked in the first inning and scored.
Grayson's the third baseman for the Tigers, and he wraps that curveball. What a snag. And they throw to first. Going for the force at third base was Fletcher. His throw to first was a little late, but what a snag on the short hop by the third baseman Fletcher. That was as good a defensive play as you'll see all day. That ball was ripped.
Tell you what, great play. You said it. I'm telling you, almost turned 2, but a great play that time by the third baseman.
So 2 out now. And that one a little low and inside. Austin Allen, the shortstop at the plate. Where's number 5 for the Tigers? And if you're Paintsville right now, your pitching decision of starting Porter is looking pretty good. With a 5-run lead and maybe more as that one goes up the middle. But the force play, the Will Lafferty. Field steps on second for out number 3. So Paintsville gets a couple of runs on 3 hits. They strand a couple, and we played 2 full innings of play. And the score, Paintsville 5, Lawrence County 0. This is the 15th region coverage on D&D Sports.
Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better. If you're looking for a pharmacy that's still got a hometown feel, come to Kemper Pharmacy in Kemper, Kentucky. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. You can also get free University of Kentucky basketball schedules today at Kemper Pharmacy. Kemper Pharmacy is a proud supporter of all mountain athletes.
Well, we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Lawrence County scoreless so far. They trail 5-0. And here to bring you the middle innings is the young left-hander, Ronnie Paul Newsom.
Thank you very much, Eugene. Lawrence County, no hits thus far in the game. Porter with a pitch, and that's a strike 1 to Blake Porter, the catcher. Paintsville 5 runs, 5 hits. Lawrence County no runs, no hits thus far. And there's a towering fly ball going to go to center field. Should be easy. Back in our days, Eugene, we called that a lazy fly. And 1 up and 1 down here in the 3rd inning for Lawrence County.
That's Miller with the put out in center field.
Now up to bat is the catcher, Cody Crum. Cody wears number 15, making his first appearance of the game. Top of the 3rd. Glad to have you with us on D&D Sports. Ours a bunt attempt. Comes straight back to the screen.
Belfry and Pikeville are our second game today. That'll be followed by Shelby Valley and Pike County Central. And we'll wrap it up tonight with Floyd Central and Johnson Central.
Wow. That time, Crum was badly fooled on a breaking pitch off the plate. 0-2 count now. Crum in the hole.
Belfry has a 2-0 lead across the way in softball.
Strike out, a foul tip held on by the catcher. And that is strikeout number 5 for Jonah Porter. Go back to the top of the order here in the third. Will Lafferty. He grounded out short to first in the first inning. 0 for 1 thus far in the game. 5-0. Paintsville with the 5-0 lead. Breaking ball, strike.
Leading 5-0. When you get to the 50 pitch count, would you consider taking Porter out? Because 50 and under, you can come back the next day.
That's something to consider. I don't know if I would today because you got your ace, Connor Fugate, who will go the next game. High and inside on the fastball. Count goes to 2-1.
So if you go over 75 pitches, you have to have 2 calendar days rest, which that would give you Monday and Tuesday. And I think that's why the championship game is set for Wednesday. That's fair for all teams to get their pitching rotation lined up. And one thing that's really going to cooperate with everybody is the weather.
Yeah.
We've got great weather forecast for the whole week.
Breaking ball low in the dirt. Full count now to Lafferty.
And if you're looking at what the champions of this region will face, Ronnie, we'll get to it after this pitch.
There's a foul ball. I think it's going to find the seats, and it will. Count remains full.
Mason County and Bishop Ross are playing right now, and that's going to be followed by Harrison County and Bourbon County. The third game will be Montgomery County and Bracken County, and then the defending champion, Campbell County, taking on Nicholas County. And why is that important? Because that's who the winner of this tournament will play June 2nd at Kentucky Proud Park.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Shortstop has it. Throws in the dirt. And he's called safe. So the first hit of the game that for Lawrence County. But a great pickup that time by Austin Allen. Throw was in the dirt. Great scoop by Phelps. Bang, bang play. Base hit for Lafferty.
We'll look at it here on the instant replay at Kentucky Proud Park.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Shortstop has it. Throws in the dirt. And
that's close.
Let's send it to New York and get a replay. Throw to first, not in time.
You know, that always, you know, umpires coming through college and early time, early age, that always presented a problem when that ball hit the dirt because you. And I'll go back to this. You can go by sound.
Yeah.
Distinct sounds. When the ball hits the dirt, you've got 3 sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
And that can be confusing.
It is tougher when the throw's in the dirt on the umpire.
That was a very close play.
Another throw over. 2 out. Lawrence County with the infield hit, their first of the game. They're trailing 5-0 here in the top of the third.
But let's give credit where credit's due. I thought Harris Phelps, he did a great job of pulling that one out of the dirt.
Runner takes off for second. He's in there easy. Head first slide. Lafferty gets the second stolen base of the game for Lawrence County.
Picked a good pitch to run on, but with 2 strikes, I think Porter is more focused on the hitter than he was the runner stealing.
Runner now in scoring position with 2 out.
The tournament committee would like to thank our presenting sponsors, Prestonsburg Food City.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2. I tell you, I love, everything's different. Usually, like when we were growing up, it seemed like the Sandy Koufax, the Bob Gibson, you like the big wind-ups. Boy, Porter is short and compact on the delivery. He is not much wasted motion, which I like.
A lot of people are getting totally away from teaching a wind-up. Everything's out of the stretch.
Yeah. Ball off the plate for ball 2. 2-2. 2 out. Way high and inside. Count goes to 4. One thing about Porter, he struck out 5 in this game. He's walked 1, but he's thrown a lot of pitches.
He has been very effective.
Thrown a lot of pitches. He's went to 4 count on several hitters, and he strikes out Fletcher, and that's the end of the third inning with the score. The Paintsville Tigers 5, Lawrence County Bulldogs 0. Back in 1 minute on the D&D Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast. It's easy. All you have to do is log on to We Are Citizens.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Welcome back, everyone. Today's streaming is brought to you and powered by T-Mobile, making today's ball games possible for you on D&D Sports. So, just a great day for baseball, and I'm enjoying the daylights out of this, because, quite honest with you, great teams, great tournament, and of course we want to thank T-Mobile for powering this game for us. And here again with the bottom of the third, Ronnie Newsom, and looking out, a little bit surprised that Lawrence County hasn't changed pitchers.
Well, not really. I think that they'll go on with their number one guy today, and I think they're going to say, hey, we're going to live or die with him unless things get dramatically worse. In 2 innings, Deerfield has give up 5 runs on 5 hits. We come to the bottom of the third. He'll face Anderson, Lawford, Dixon, Kinchlow, and Peyton Adams, the bottom 3 of this batting order. 5-0. Paintsville with the early lead. Glad to have you with us. Thomas Rainey, Eugene Newsom, Ronnie Newsom with the D&D Sports Network. Lawford flew out to right field the first time up. 0 for 1 in the game. Wind up and the pitch hits high. Ball 1 for Lawford. If you're a Paintsville fan, it's a good day. Paintsville baseball playing, and on the field of joining us is the Paintsville Lady Tigers softball taking on Belfry. They trail 2-0 right now. The girls do. It was a strike, evens the count at 1-1. Just can't talk about the weather and how the good Lord's blessed us with just ideal baseball weather. Pitch high and inside. Count goes to 2-1. Lawrence County can ill afford to fall any farther behind than they are right now, 5-0. Great day for baseball in Floyd County.
Will Lafferty now on the mound for Lawrence County. So they did, I didn't know if you caught that, Ronnie, but they did make that pitching change. It was not signaled to the press box, but it was made.
Deerfield's 2, Lafferty's 24, so Lafferty is the new pitcher. And he's gone to a 3-1 count on Lawford. Will Lafferty comes from shortstop to pitcher. Strike and a miss. And that's the Lafferty faces one batter and gets a strikeout.
Well, that's what you call in on the fist and handcuffing somebody, isn't it?
Coming up to bat is the second baseman, Dixon Kinchlow. He struck out his first time. That is the second strikeout by Lawrence County pitching.
Left fielder, number 99, Sidney Stafford.
Lafferty started the game at shortstop, now into pitch, breaking pitch, got it. Nice pitch.
It's probably tough to lay off of that one.
That'd be tough for me to hit. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, breaking pitch. Umpire Dale Collins says 0-2.
Well, that was kind of like an instant replay, wasn't it? It's identical. Now you come with the high cheese.
Yeah, high and tight or breaking ball away. Pitch is high, goes to 1-2. Eugene, a rumor we'll pass along to people listening. There is a rumor that the city of Cincinnati is going to try to get a major league team next year. I love the Reds. I just like to bash them when I get an opportunity. New ownership, new manager. We need to clean house. New president, baseball operations. High and inside count goes even 2-2.
Well, where else would you go?
I don't know.
I couldn't resist that.
Yeah. David Bell, he needs to go. Has not done a good job, but he's not had a whole lot to work with either. Castellini, the owner, not going to spend any money. Count goes full.
Well, that one just missed. I think Mr. Lafferty wanted that one.
Well, Lafferty got ahead 0-2 in the count, but he's Now run it to 4. 1 out, nobody on for Paintsville, bottom of the 3rd. Ground ball goes to shortstop. Deerfield takes his time, makes a throw. It's in the dirt, and they're going to draw off the first baseman, and that's going to be the first error of the game as Kinslow reaches on an error on the shortstop. He's 6.
Belfry has taken a 4-0 lead over Paintsville in girls softball action on the field to our right. That game is in the top of the 4th inning.
Adams up, grounded to 3rd his first time up, 0 for 1 in the game. First error of the game. There's a bunt, beautifully executed, and that's going to stay fair. That's going to be a base hit. Boy, I'll tell you what, some major leaguers can watch the execution by Peyton Adams as he gets a base hit on the bunt. Kinslow moves to second. Paintsville once again threatening.
And Eli Fletcher, all he could do was hope that it goes foul. He knew he wasn't going to be able to throw anybody out. And I like that. That's having some baseball IQ in its own right.
Phelps has been up. He has scored twice in the game. Struck out and reached on a missed 3rd strike, then got a base hit. He scored 2 of the Paintsville runs.
And he is set right now to really break this one open.
Tell you what, Paintsville's had so many runners in this game, it looks like Lawrence County's playing with an extra infielder or 2.
Food City, Community Trust Bank, and Appalachian Wireless are the 3 major sponsors of the 15th Region Baseball Tournament. Matter of fact, if you look at it on the fields, there are the only 3 signs out there. So shout out to them for making this tournament possible for these kids. And I understand that this maybe the next 5 years guaranteed that this tournament is going to be played right here.
Count even at 1-1. This time Phelps late on the pitch, slices it off down the 3rd baseline. 1-2 count on Phelps.
It appears to be about 3:10 down the lines. There's no sign. We know it's 375 straight away center field.
Good backdrop too. You got the mountain, the greenery there behind center field. Good backdrop. It's in the dirt. It's going to be the second wild pitch against Lawrence County pitching tonight. Runners move up a base. Now it's 2 in scoring position, and now I'm going to think about maybe walking Phelps, the left-handed batter, setting up a double play situation.
And if you look at this field, it probably has more foul territory than any field in recent memory around here. Lots and lots of room down each line.
2-2 count on Phelps, left-handed batter. Comes the pitch, and it's fouled off. Might have swung at ball 3, but you can't afford to let that one go by. You are in our hacking, protecting the plate with 2 strikes. Boy, a pleasure to bring you the 15th Region Tournament on D&D Sports. Thomas Rainey, Darryl McCoy, David Jones and company. Glad to have you with us for 15th Region Baseball. Lafferty with the windup. Here comes the full count. This one's fouled straight back.
Shout out to our man Lathan Hall on our field camera.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got it. We've got cameras everywhere here at Stonecrest Complex to bring you the best in regional baseball. Expecting a great, great tournament. There's a pop-up, short left field. I don't think they're going to be able to tag. And the left fielder, Brady Maynard, makes the catch. Runners hold at second, third. 2 out, 2 on. And that's going to bring up Jonah Porter. He's reached twice, scored twice. Had a base on ball and a base hit. Scored 2 of the 5 runs. Big opportunity here for Porter. He can really help himself. First pitch is a breaking pitch. Catches the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. Deerfield went 2 innings, allowed 5 runs, 5 hits. Struck out 1. Walked 1. And the book is closed on Deerfield. Breaking pitch. This one's inside. Evens the count at 1-1. Kinchlow reached on an error. He's at third base. Peyton Adams with a bunt single. He's at second base. 6th hit of the game for the Tigers. Like I said, the Tigers to me are a little are the favorite in this, although there's a lot of teams. The other 7 teams think they have a chance of winning this tournament. Porter, he's breezed through 3 innings, 1 walk and 5 strikeouts on the mound for Paintsville. Breaking pitch, high. Lafferty falls behind in the count 2-1. Phelps has scored 2 runs and Porter scored 2, or the courtesy runner for Porter has scored 2. Breaking pitch, strike. Count evens at 2-2. Lafferty in his first inning of work. Outfield plays Porter straight away, as about as straight away as you can be in left, center, and right. Infield back deep. Here comes the 2-2 count, and it's fouled off. It will make it over to the softball field. 2-2 pitch coming up to Porter. That's second in the lineup. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Almost hit him inside, and the count goes full. Count goes full on Porter. A.J. James waiting in the on-deck circle. He's been on twice. Lafferty with the pitch, and it hit him. Doesn't make any difference. It's ball 4, but it'll go down as a hit by pitch. And now with the bases loaded, here comes your number 3 hitter, the catcher, A.J. James. A.J. has a 2-base hit, a base on ball. He's driven in a run. He scored a run.
Well, what appeared to be a quick inning for the defense of Lawrence County, they now find themselves in some trouble.
We're going to have a pitch runner once again for Porter. He's reached base all 3 times. Here comes the courtesy runner. Bases loaded now. Kinchlow's on third, Adams on second. Porter's courtesy runner's on first.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher number 18, Parker Grace.
I have that courtesy runner as Parker Crace, number 18.
That is correct. He has scored a couple of runs in this game. Strike, that was beautiful. I'll tell you, that time it looked like A.J. James was taking all the way. Fastball right down the heart of the plate.
Prater thought about throwing behind Crace at first base and might have had a play.
Well, I had that in softball this week, and they threw it, and the first baseman missed it, and 2 runs scored.
Well, if you throw it away here down the line.
Ground ball, shortstop.
Got to hurry.
And it's safe. Wow. Eugene, I thought that time that that would be an easy play, but great hustle by James. Beats it out, run scores. Paintsville goes on top 6-0. Give James a hit and an RBI. I'll tell you, that was a tough play for the shortstop there, but I thought he took a little long. Should have charged it, been a little more aggressive. So the error comes back to, that's an unearned run. As Kinchlow reached on an error, but he gets a run scored. Base is still loaded. And there's a drive to left field, but I think it's going to hook, and it's going to go in foul territory. Ashton Miller is the batter. He flied to right his first time, and he singled in 2 runs his last time.
Well, let's give another shout out. Let's give a shout out to the grounds crew. I know we've got artificial turf on the inside, but looking at the outfield and the surrounding area, it rained all day yesterday, and they have this place looking number 1 shape.
Breaking pitch way outside. Count evens at 1-1. Paintsville with a chance to blow this one open. Bases loaded. 2 outs. You got your cleanup hitter at the plate, Miller. Pitch is inside. Count goes to 2-1. You know, Eugene, you'd like to think the way Porter's been throwing the ball in the first 3 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. You get a couple here, it's going to be an uphill battle for Lawrence County. Fastball inside. Boy, 3-1. Boy, you got to come. Boy, you think Miller, he's not salivating now. Eugene, bases loaded, 2 out, 3-1 count. You think he's looking fastball?
He is absolutely going to tee off if he gets one that he can hit.
Oh, check swing goes out of bounds up in the stands.
Swung at ball 4, I believe.
Count runs 4.
So everybody will be running. So a deep single might even score 3.
They play him deep. Of course, he is the cleanup hitter. They slid him a little toward left field. They play him as a true poor hitter. There's the pitch, and it's fouled straight back.
He got his pitch. He just missed it.
So Miller hanging in there. Lafford in his first inning of work. He's walked 1, struck out 1. He's given up an unearned run thus far. The runners on base are all his responsibility, and they would be earned runs.
Paintsville has broken through on the softball field. They trail 4-1 now. That game is bottom of the 4th inning. Runners go.
Fly ball. Is going to be enough room for the third baseman to make the play? And he does.
Up against the fence.
Yeah, great job that time by the third baseman, Eli Fletcher, and that's the ends the inning. But Paintsville takes on another run on 1 hit at the end of 3. It's Paintsville 6, Lawrence County nothing.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Looking for a good printing company? Come to Custom Print and Design in South Williamson, Kentucky. Mike Stafford can take care of all your needs. Whether it's game day gear, election ads, or just business material, they can do it. They can embroider, screen print, digital printing, signs and banners, decals and labels, business forms, vinyl lettering, team apparel, ad specialty, and more. Come see us at Custom Print and Design in South Williamson. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Inning, Paintsville leading 6-0. And first pitch of the inning is fouled off to the right by Abner Collingsworth. He struck out his first time. Top of the 4th, Paintsville with a 3 spot in the first, 2 more in the second. They tack on a run in the third. And there's going to be a base hit into right center field. Second hit of the game for Lawrence County.
Now that's just hitting the pitch where it was at. Breaking ball outside, down, maybe out of the strike zone, but just taking the ball where it was pitched and a nice solid single to right field.
The other hit by Lawrence County was an infield hit. Paintsville with 6 runs on 7 hits. Lawrence County no runs on 2 hits. Swing and a miss this time by Braden Maynard, the left fielder. He walked the first time, stole the base.
Pitch count for Porter getting around the 90 mark right now.
Now coming to the plate, number 7, Emily Pike, the catcher.
Breaking ball in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, James, but Lawrence County can't take any chances, trailing by 6. Maynard with the 1-1 count.
I stand corrected. Porter's only thrown 55 pitches to this
There's
point.
a fly ball straight away center field. Catch is made. And there's one out. That was Ashton Miller with the catch.
So the next benchmark for Porter would be 75 pitches, and he's at 52 right now.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. The 55. He's only gone 3 innings, but Deerfield up to bat right now. He struck out his first time. 1 of 5 strikeouts. Throw over to first.
And that one was more than just for a purpose. He was really trying to pick off the runner.
But Deerfield pulls it back, and the count is 1-0. Lawrence County not out of this game by any stretch. They got 4 innings, 4 at bats. Another pitch outside. 2-0. Porter behind in the count. Eugene, one thing you don't want to see if you're the manager or the coach of Paintsville, that's a base on balls when you're leading 6-0. Pitch inside.
I think this squaring to bunt is nothing more than just to distract the pitcher.
I agree with you. I agree. I don't think he has it. 3-0 now. And it's going to be ball 4.
A 4-pitch walk.
Second walk of the game issued by Porter. And Lawrence County has a threat for the first time in this game. 1 out, 2 on. James going to go out to the mound and talk to his pitcher. It was just a glorious day for baseball from Stonecrest. Eugene, you have to love this facility, don't you, if you're a baseball and softball fan?
I'm loving it as a standpoint of before tomorrow's game, maybe coming and playing around the golf.
Nothing wrong with a day of golf. Here's the delivery by Porter, and he's thrown 5 straight balls now.
He is struggling a little bit.
And they're not even close. I mean, they're not. It's not like they're on the corner or just off the corner. He's missed badly on 5 straight pitches. Lawrence County, they get a hit here. They're back in this thing. Outside, 2-0. 6 straight balls issued by Porter.
Well, you don't have to look down the third base sign for third base to get a sign. You're going to make him throw a strike before you swing at anything, I would imagine. I was wrong.
Well, I'm with you. I don't care if it is my cleanup hitter, number 5 hitter. I want to. When a man's thrown 6 straight balls, he's going to have to throw me a strike.
Well, his 7th pitch was a base hit, and then
trouble.
Did he get that? No.
Nope. Great effort. It was a bunt attempt, and tell you the catcher A.J. James halfway between first and catcher. I'm telling you, almost made a sensational catch, but not able to get it. He did get his glove on it, and the count evens at 2.
Well, that's a great effort by the young man.
Braden Maynard trying to get on. He was bunting for a base hit. And there was going to be a called 3rd strike.
All you can do on that one is take your bat and go back to the dugout. He was expecting maybe a fastball, and he got the number 2 pitch, a hard curveball, and great location.
Dylan Witt is up to bat now, the DH. He struck out his first time. Porter has now struck out 6. Boy, that was a big batter, I think. After you just threw 4 balls, you fall behind 2-0 to come back and get the batter. That's a big out for Porter. Breaking pitch.
He's found something. He's found
catches
some rhythm
inside of the plate. Count evens at 1.
I think he's found a rhythm with that off-speed pitch here in the 4th inning. Staying with it.
Foul tip into the glove of the catcher, James. And Porter 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
And I think it's going to be that breaking ball again.
Check swing, but they're going to call it a 3rd strike. Catcher drops it, throws to first, gets the out. And we've come to the end of 3.5 innings with the score. Paintsville 6, Lawrence County 0.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Tax season coming up. If you're looking for a car lot with no bumps, no added tags, no gimmicks, no added dealer markups, come to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. We'll have you leaving our lot saying, man, what a deal.
D&D Sports bringing you 15th Region Baseball Tournament from Stonecrest Sports Complex, powered by T-Mobile. And Paintsville sitting comfortably on top right now, 6-0, as they come batting here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That's a pretty good drive. Actually, it's going to hold up in left field. Ronnie, I don't think the ball's carrying like I thought it would today.
I think that was the third baseman, Grayson Peters. He's now 1 for 3 in the game. Now Austin Allen up to bat now, the shortstop.
Number 17, Jessa Collins.
There's a rip right at the left fielder. Braden Maynard. He's 1 out away from tying a baseball record of 3 putouts in an inning.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a 3-pitch thus far. That is by far the quickest that Lawrence County's gotten 2 outs. Brings up Allen. He's 1 for 2 in the game. He's got a base hit, 2 RBIs, and grounded to third last time up.
Of course, the Sweet 16 of baseball will be played at the University of Kentucky, Kentucky Proud Park, home of the Kentucky Wildcats, which will also be hosting an NCAA tournament.
Well, it is a beautiful facility, isn't it?
I'm going to try to go and see one of the games. I've never been to one. At that park, I've been to a UK baseball game, but I've never. What was it?
Kentucky Proud Park.
Cliff Hagan Park. Was that
Cliff
the old
Hagan
one?
Stadium.
Cliff Hagan Stadium. I was there, but I haven't been to Kentucky Proud. Used to park there to walk to the football games.
Seems like Lafferty's in a groove this inning, doesn't
he? He is. He has found his stride. They had 1 ball, 2 strikes. A pitch away from holding Paintsville scoreless for the first time in an inning. I look around this place. I was thinking, what can you do to improve? I think this is just an absolutely fabulous place to hold this tournament.
I agree. You can't.
Central located.
Plenty of parking.
Everybody travels about the same. And there it is. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We go to the 5th inning with the score of Paintsville 6, Lawrence County 0, presented by T-Mobile. This is the 15th Region Tournament on D&D Sports.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road.
The fifth inning with Paintsville leading 6-0 over Lawrence County. Thus far, Lawrence County, no runs on 2 hits. And Paintsville, 6 runs on 7 hits. First pitch is inside. That's Blake Prater, catcher up to bat. He flied to center field his first time up. Count evens at 1-1.
Now batting number 0, Bill Howard.
There's a towering foul ball out of play. Count goes to 1-2. Paintsville scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Deerfield started, went 2 innings. Lafferty's went the last 2 innings. Going to be Prater, Crum, and Lafferty for Lawrence County. And there's a ball in the dirt. Count goes to 1-2. Porter with the windup, and there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Nice job of hitting by Prater. He gets the 3rd hit of the game for Lawrence County. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Cody Crum. He struck out his first time. Crum wears number 4. Travis Feldman, the manager, coach. I'm used to baseball and pros calling it the managers, but in high school they still call it coach. So we got a courtesy runner at first base. And Crum, the center fielder, will be at bat. Strikeout victim his first time up. Now we may have a pitch hitter. We'll try to get that number 4 for Lawrence County. Top of the 5th, 6-0 Paintsville. Lawrence County with their leadoff runner on base. There's a bunt attempt. It's bunted right through it, so strike 1.
Ryan Markham is wearing number 4 for the Bulldogs.
Ryan Markham making his first appearance. Throw over to first. Oh, 1 count on the hitter, Markham.
Now batting number 14, Abby.
Playing straight away in the outfield. Another throw over. Scouting report must be that they worry about the speed of the courtesy runner. Boy, he's got a good lead. And there's a throw down to first, and ball's in the dirt. Nice stop by Phelps. You'd not be surprised Lawrence County be running down by 6, no matter how much speed you got. Baseball 101.
You would think that you want to keep base runners on, because as long as there's base runners out there, you've got the pitcher's attention is going to be distracted. There's a throw that's going to go to wild, and it's going to get down the right field line, and that's going to allow the runner to easily move up to first base.
Eugene, if I'm coach for Paintsville, I'm saying, hey, let's get this better. Don't let the runner get to you. You got a 6-run lead. He threw over 3 times. He finally threw it away. That's the first error on Paintsville in the game. Lawrence County has committed 1 error. Now Paintsville's committed 1 error. Come at the batter. You got a 6-run lead. And he strikes him out.
Well, you know, you may disagree with me, Ronnie, but at this level of play, usually your top hitters are 1 through 5, and you really need to concentrate on them with your best stuff. When you get down to the bottom lineup, you need just pour strike after strike after strike and make them put the ball in play.
Markham caught looking, first out of the inning, back to the top of the order to Lafferty. He's 1 for 2 in the game, stolen base. He grounded to short his first time up, got an infield hit the last time. Stole the base. And there's a pop-up, lazy fly ball out into right center field. Should be easy, and it is, and there's 2 down. Right fielder that time, Anderson Lawfer, with the easy catch. Those are the kind that even Eugene Newsom back in these days could track down. If he could get over there in time, if he could take the 2 steps necessary to get to it, with a step and a half to get to it. That brings up Eli Fletcher, the third baseman. Grounded it back to the pitcher, and he struck out 0 for 2 in the game. Beautiful pitch off the outside corner by Porter. 2 out now. Lawrence County got the leadoff runner aboard, but they've not been able to capitalize thus far. There's a swing and a miss by Fletcher, and he is in the hole quickly, 0-2. 6-0, top of the 5th. Paintsville with the lead. Breaking pitch, swung on. It's going to be a foul ball outside the third base line. Softball score to pass along to you. Belfry leading over Paintsville 4-1. That game has gone to the bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball just off the plate. Waste pitch that time by Porter. Each team has committed an error. Pitch is high. Evens count at 2-2. Baseball Sunday through Wednesday here from Stonecrest. We'll have all the games. We'll have the semifinals for you tomorrow night, 2 games, and then we will have the championship game here on Wednesday night. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. And Porter lobs to Phelps, and that's going to take care of Lawrence County in the top of the 5th inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. After 4.5, Paintsville 6, Lawrence County 0.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx Sport for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast.
Paintsville leading. We want to thank our main 3 sponsors for this year's 15th region tournament: Food City, Community Trust Bank, and Appalachian Wireless. Those are the 3 corporate sponsors for this year's tournament. Will Lafferty beginning his 3rd inning of the work, and the first pitch is fly ball out of play off down the left field line. Paintsville scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third for their 6 runs. They have 6 runs, 7 hits. They've committed 1 error. Lawrence County, no runs, 3 hits, and they've committed 1 error. Lafferty with the pitch, and it's a breaking ball called strike. Quickly ahead of in the count, 0-2. Lafferty, he had a 1-2-3 inning the last time, the first one of the game for Lawrence County. And there's a swing and a miss. Catcher drops it. He's going to throw to first base. And it goes down as a strikeout and a put out by the catcher. One down quickly. Third strikeout by the Lawrence County pitching staff here. That was Kinslow going down. Peyton Adams will be up. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Grounded to third. Now he hits a soft grounder to short. They're going to have to hurry. They come up throwing. That's safe. Boy, what speed that time by Peyton Adams. And hit it go down as an infield hit. Boy, I'm telling you, you knew when that ball was hit, it was going to be trouble. It was a slow grounder to short. Shortstop done a good job charging and getting rid of it, but Peyton Adams showing off the legs. So they get their 8th hit of the game. Brings us back to the top of the order to Harris Phelps. Phelps has been on twice, scored twice. Reached on a strikeout, dropped third strike by the catcher. Then he had a base hit. He scored 2 runs and he flied out to left his last time. 1 for 3 on the day. 8th hit of the game for the Tigers. Phelps, left-handed batter, first baseman, wears number 7. A pretty fair running back, let me tell you. Had a great year for the Tigers on the football field, and he fakes the bunt, pitches high, draws the ball bat back, and it's 1-0 count. Great crowd, of course. You always have the great crowds here in the 15th region. Baseball. They love their baseball. Throw to first, not near in time. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Paintsville with the 6-0 lead. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the order leadoff hitter is Phelps, and he's going to step out of the batter's box. 4-man umpiring crew here for the 15th region. Dale Kahn behind the plate here today. And there's a line drive hit right on the nose, right to the center fielder. That was Cody Crum with the catch. And there's quickly 2 down for Paintsville. And that's going to bring up Jonah Porter. He's been on all 3 times. He has been on by base on ball, hit by a pitch, and a base hit. He scored 2 runs. Well, the courtesy runner, Craze has scored 2 runs. Porter, of course, pitching. That was a pitch way outside. 1-0. Six nothing. Paintsville's been in control since the first inning. Porter, the pitcher, has pitched a shutout game thus far, and he's been on base 3 times and scored 2 runs. One-0 pitch inside. 2-0. Next game coming up, the Belfry Pirates. Runner-up in Region District number 60. They'll take on the champions of the 59th District, the Pikeville Panthers. Pitch is low, and Lafferty behind in the count, 3-0. Lawrence County's issued 3 base on balls thus far in the game. .30 pitch, call strike. Jonah Porter batting in the 2 slot. He's got Peyton Adams at first base. He reached on an infield hit. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch that time, up and in by Lafferty. The count goes full. They play Porter straight away in the outfield. One of 4 games today. We're in the top half of this bottom half of inning number 5. swung on and missed. Porter goes down on strikes. No runs, 1 hit, no errors in the inning for Paintsville. We've come to the end of inning number 5 with the score. Paintsville 6, Lawrence County 0.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks! Looking for a good printing company? Come to Custom Print and Design in South Williamson, Kentucky. Mike Stafford can take care of all your needs. Whether it's game day gear, election ads, or just business material, they can do it. They can embroider, screen print, digital printing, signs and banners, decals and labels, business forms, vinyl lettering, team apparel, ad specialty, and more. Come see us at Custom Print and Design in South Williamson. Tax season coming up. If you're looking for a car lot with no bumps, no added tags, no gimmicks, no added dealer markups, come to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. We'll have you leaving our lot saying, man, what a deal.
Welcome back, everyone. As we go to the top half of the 6th inning for Lawrence County, they will have Braden Maynard, Jake Deerfield, and Brady Maynard up in this inning. Lawrence County no runs on 3 hits.
There's a foul ball as Collingsworth leading off, as Ronnie mentioned, 1 for 2, base hit in the 4th inning. And he takes that one inside. Belfry and Pikeville. Belfry down the right field line, warming up a little bit. Pikeville down the left field line, out past the fence, getting some tosses in, loosening their arms up. They're going to be our next game. Start time scheduled at 3:30. We'll have that one for you. Actually, we've got all of them. At 6 o'clock, it will be Pike County Central and Shelby Valley. And then in the nightcap, Floyd Central will be taking on Johnson Central. And there's a strikeout for out number 1. And that is going to bring to the plate Braden Maynard, the left fielder. He got on base by a walk, stole a base, and then he flew out to center field in his 2 plate appearances. And takes a strike on the inside corner.
Lawrence County, Eugene, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error in this game. And Paintsville, 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error.
Been a well-played baseball game. And I'll tell you something, see if you agree with me. I've seen more breaking off-speed stuff today than I've seen. Maybe I haven't seen as much baseball as a lot of people, but there's another one. These guys, and it's not that roundhouse curve. They've got that breaking 12-6 and so forth. And,
yeah, I agree. I concur.
Some outstanding pitching, and there's another one. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. So quickly, 2 away here in the 6th inning. 9 strikeouts now for Porter.
Deerfield's been up. He struck out and reached on a base on ball.
Did we get a free piece of pizza of 10 strikeouts?
I wonder about that. I don't know.
Here's the pitch. There's
free taco. You know, he's only issued 2. That's a pretty good ratio, Eugene. 9 strikeouts, 2 base on balls.
Well, when you look at his numbers on the season, as you know, he struck out 27 on the season and walked 12, and gets the start today. Of course, he's been the guy to come in to save. He's the leading save pitcher for Paintsville, but today he gets a start, and boy, is he making the best of it.
one pitch away from striking out the side. Not many hard hit balls thus far in this game for Lawrence County.
And that one just missed. Porter wanted that one. That's the second walk that Maynard's given up or received in the ball game. 3 by Porter. And coming to the plate is going to be the right fielder, and that's going to be Bodie Maynard. And he has struck out both plate appearances here this afternoon. And takes a rip at that fastball. Absolutely gorgeous day. Now that was a hard slider.
It sure was. That's
had about a what,
beautiful
6-inch
pitch.
break on it, if that much? Or was that just natural movement on a fastball? There it is again. And it's missed, but with 2 out, he can move to first base. But there's the throw down from James to Phelps, and that's going to take care of Lawrence County here in the 6th. They go down 1, 2, 3. And after 5.5, Paintsville 6, Lawrence County 0. This is the 15th region, powered by T-Mobile on D&D Sports.
Tax season coming up. If you're looking for a car lot with no bumps, no added tags, no gimmicks, no added dealer markups, come to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. We'll have you leaving our lot saying, man, what a deal.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Grace Peters is 0 for 2.
So I'm calling here in the bottom of the 6 is going to be James, Miller, and Peters. And offensively, Ronnie, they've got it done for the Tigers.
Well, they have. The middle order's doing what it's supposed to do, that's for sure.
They generated, 5 of the 6 RBIs?
A.J. James has been on every time tonight. Make it all 4 times as he's drilled in the back.
And that one is going to sting a little bit.
Wow, he planked him right in the middle of the back. A.J. James has a single, a double, base on balls, scored a run, driven in 2.
And I guess this is probably one time that he is going to be glad that there is a courtesy runner.
Now at the bat for the Tigers, number 32, Ashton Miller.
So Ashton Miller comes to the plate. 2 RBIs on the night. It's 1 for 3 at the plate. So Lawrence County, when they come in bat in the 7th inning, they're down to the last 3 outs. They got to get something going.
We're Prater and Crown.
To the bottom third, there's one that's lifted high in the sky, foul down the third base side, and a basket kick against the fence.
What an absolutely great play by Eli Fletcher. Boy, he's made a couple of those, hasn't he? Eugene, the only chance he had was the basket catch to keep from running into the fence, and he done it. Paintsville's third base coach slaps him on the back and says, great play, young man.
That's all you got to do right there, just say that's a great play. If it's on any other film, it'd be a top 10.
Great play. That's a defensive play of the game thus far.
It absolutely is. So that's the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Austin Allen was at the plate. Was that? Yeah. No, that's Grayson Peters. I'm sorry. Peters is 0 for 2 with a base on ball. He has scored a run in the game.
Paintsville has held scoreless the last 2 innings. They got all 6 of the runs. 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. And then they've been held scoreless since that time. Lawrence County really has had 2 men get to second base in the ball game.
And they pick the runner off first base.
Now batting number 19, Laney
Yes.
Bledsoe.
Wow, they finally get someone.
That's a long trot back to the dugout.
Oh, yes, it is.
You've been there and done that, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely.
And there's a strike. So 2 out now in the inning. Oakland high and tight. Outfield playing straight away. 2 out. And that was on the inside corner. Grayson Peters steps out of the box. Oh, that'd be a tough pitch to handle, whether it's a ball inside or if it's on the corner. That's still a tough pitch right there. That's great location. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. That'll retire the side. So Paintsville goes down here at the bottom of the 6th. No runs. No one left on base. And after 6 complete innings of play, it is Paintsville 6, Lawrence County 0, powered by T-Mobile. This is the 15th Region Tournament on D&D Sports.
If you're looking for a pharmacy that's still got a hometown feel, come to Kemper Pharmacy in Kemper, Kentucky. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. You can also get free University of Kentucky basketball schedules today at Kemper Pharmacy. Kemper Pharmacy is a proud supporter of all mountain athletes. Let the folks at Double Quick help you start your 2022 off right. They've brought back the Bourbon Pecan Coffee for a limited time only. You can also quench your thirst with the great deals on fountain drinks they offer daily. Double Quick is your one-stop shop for everything. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can stop by one of their many storefront locations spread throughout eastern Kentucky. Stop by and let Double Quick make your day better.
Witt struck out twice.
Witt, Prater, and Crum, the scheduled hitters here in the top of the 7th inning for Lawrence County. And they need 6 to get even. If not, Paintsville's going to advance to the second round and play the winner of our next game. Or actually, I think our brackets are maybe out of order. We'll look at that in just a moment and see. They're working around some graduation and baccalaureate and other things that's going on around the region. Porter's gone the distance, and there's a strikeout. He's in double figures with K's. Gives him 11, doesn't it?
10.
Okay.
Now batting number 21, Bless Prater.
We would like to remind you that
Okay, looking at this bracket, this game, Paintsville, Lawrence County, they will play the winner of the next game, Pikeville and Belfry. Scheduled 3:30 start. Johnson Central and Floyd Central normally would have been the first game of the tournament, but for some graduation purposes, they switched some games around. Shelby Valley and Pike County Central will play at 6 o'clock. But never fear, we've got them all for you right here on D&D Sports.
Eugene, pretty nice when you can have your number 2 guy come in on the hill and with a chance to pitch a complete game shutout. And you got your ace, Connor Fugit, ready to go in the semifinals.
Well, you got Zach Klein, who's 4-3 on the season with a 2.70 earned run average. He's also available for Paintsville.
Prater draws the walk, so he's been on twice, the base hit and a walk.
So and now I think we're going to get a pitching change so that Porter would be eligible to pitch again if he's needed on Wednesday.
Boy, the old pitch count, how important is it?
Okay, so he has reached the limit for 3 days rest, so they may leave him in.
Nope, they're going to change.
Well, he's getting a fine round of applause from the Paintsville fans. 10 strikeouts. To say he's pitched the gem of the game would be an understatement, wouldn't it?
Eugene, I had missed the second inning with the 3 strikes. He's going to leave in 6 1/3 inning of 13 strikeouts, 3 base on balls, and 3 hits. Not bad. No runs, 3 hits, 3 base on balls, and 13 Ks.
That's a nice day's work.
That is a nice day's work.
Ashton Miller is going to be the pitcher to finish out the ball game for Paintsville. 1 out, 1 on. So that will take care of. Porter would not be eligible to pitch again unless Paintsville makes the state tournament or we have several days of delay. But I think if you ask Coach Thomas McCormick if he would take this kind of performance out of Porter, he would say yes, most definitely.
Boy, that was quite a performance for Jonah Porter. 13 strikeouts, 3 hits, and 4 base on balls.
But with no day's rest, would there be any thought of maybe bringing in Connor Fugit for 1 out just to get used to the mound?
No, I wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't loosen him up and get him ready to bring him in to face one batter.
Good point.
Because he would have to get loose, throw 15, 20 pitches to get loose. So no, Connor Fugit won't see any action here today. Well, I can't wait to watch him, though. I'll tell you, that's
Ashton Miller. He inherits a runner on at first, 1 out, and top of the last inning, and he misses down low with the first pitch.
Markham struck out his only time at the plate.
He takes one that cuts the heart of the plate for strike 1.
Excuse me, twice. He's fanned twice, Cody Crown. Markham's on deck.
All right. Can't ask for any more than that from your relief pitcher. Come in and start throwing strikes. Heading the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know something? He's not worried about that run there at first.
I like it. Not even looking over there, is he? Which there's no reason to. Hey, let him steal second, third. What do you care? We're 1 final in the 15th region. Softball's in the finals, Eugene. Belfry advances with a 4-2 win over Paintsville.
That one chopped foul at the plate.
So we have 16 teams, 8 in baseball, 8 in softball, and we're down to 15. And after this half inning, we'll be down to 14.
Oh, what a curveball.
Beautiful pitch.
Caught looking. So Lawrence County down to their final out.
Lafferty will be up, making his 4th batting attempt. He is 1 for 3. Grounded out, flew out, and had an infield hit.
I'd like to remind everyone that's tuning in that we will have to step away from this stream, and we will have to start another stream so that you can follow Belfry and Pikeville. That game coming up approximately 3:30. Swing and a foul, and now Lawrence County down to the last strike.
Boy, it has been a masterful performance by mainly by Porter and Miller coming here to get the last 2 outs. Just a great job, and defensively they only made the 1 error on the wild pickoff. It's been a complete effort by the Tigers here this afternoon.
That breaking ball is going to hit the dirt, allow the runner to move up to second, so technically a wild pitch. Again, I think the crew of Dale Kahn behind the plate, Randall Tincher at first, Chris Ward at second, and Jeff Lovely at third have done a great job of officiating this ball game.
Absolutely. Great officiated game.
And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Got to hurry. And one crow hop too many.
Yep, I agree with you. It's going to get credited Lafferty with an infield hit, but fourth hit of the game for the Bulldogs. Shortstop took entirely too long. Should have been an easy play.
Don't think he... And let's say this. Don't discredit any at all the hustle of Lafferty, because even though there's 2 out, he could have mailed that one in, but he hustled, went ahead first into first base and kept his team alive.
He didn't know the score was 6-0, did he?
I tell you, I like it. That's a competitor for you. Well, I like competitors now.
Lafferty now 2 for 4 in the game. Eli Fletcher has looked at 2 strikes. Fletcher 0 for 3, grounded out twice and struck out in the game.
One thing about him, though, he made the defensive play of the game thus far. Be hard to top that catch he made against the fence for the 3rd out. And there's strike 3, and that's the ball game. Paintsville advances. They got 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Outstanding pitching by Jonah Porter, and Ashton Miller comes in to get the final 2 outs for the Tigers, and they advance, winning it 6-0 over Lawrence County. We'll take our final break, and when we come back, Ronnie Paul will recap today's first game of the 15th Region Tournament, powered by T-Mobile on D&D Sports.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx Sport for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Welcome back, everyone, where Paintsville has advanced to the semifinals of the 15th Region Baseball Tournament with a 6-0 win over Lawrence County. Really easy to pick our Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. Ronnie John Porter pitched a marvelous game today for Paintsville. Has to be the player of the game, and you've got the totals as we wrap this one up. Again, Paintsville, an impressive 6-0 win over Lawrence County.
Thank you very much, Eugene. Lawrence County went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. In the bottom of the first, Harris Phelps reached on a missed 3rd strike by the catcher. Jonah Porter followed with a base hit. Had 2 runners on. A.J. James brought one of those in with a double. Then Grayson Peters walked to reload the bases. Austin Allen had a 2-run single to plate 2 more runs. It was 3-0. Lawrence County went down quietly in the top of the second. In the bottom of the second, Paintsville tacked on 2 more runs as Phelps got a base hit. Porter walked. A.J. James walked to load the bases. And Ashton Miller, I thought, had the big hit of the game. He delivered a 2 RBI single to make it 5-0. 1, 2, 3 inning in the top of the third for Lawrence County, but Paintsville, they tack on another run in the bottom of the third. Dixon Kinslow reached on an error by the shortstop. Peyton Adams had a base hit, and then Jonah Porter was hit by a pitch. A.J. James got his second RBI hit of the game, and that made it 6-0. And then after that, it was the Jonah Porter show. Porter on the day, he went 6 1/3 inning. He struck out 13. He walked 4. He gave up 3 hits and no runs. Lawrence County on the day had no runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. And Paintsville, they had 6 runs, 9 hits, and they also committed 1 error. Lawrence County ends their season with 18 wins and 12 losses, one of the storied programs in Lawrence County in the 15th region. So once again, the big guns for Paintsville, Harris Phelps 1 hit, scored 2 runs. Porter had 1 hit and 2 runs. A.J. James 2 hits, 2 RBIs, he scored a run. Miller 1 hit, 2 RBIs, and Allen 1 hit and 2 RBIs. And Paintsville advances to the semifinal action tomorrow night with an important and big 6-0 win over the Lawrence County Bulldogs. Once again, Paintsville with 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third to win this one 6-0 behind an outstanding pitching performance by Jonah Porter, our Mingwe game player, and he was outstanding tonight. Also contributed on the offensive side, scored 2 runs and had 1 hit, or led to the courtesy runners to scoring 2 runs. Paintsville didn't do anything. You know, I said before in the pregame, I thought they were a notch above the other 7, and I didn't see anything to change my mind here today.
Well, it is Paintsville moving on, winning it over Lawrence County 6-0 as Ronnie has brought you the wrap-up of today's game. We're going to leave our stream of Lawrence County and Paintsville, and we will reset things, and we'll be back the scheduled time, 3:30 for Pikeville and Belfry, and it looks to be pretty much on time, so we'll have that game coming up for you next. Powered by T-Mobile, this has been a production of D&D Sports.